Have you ever shared a big dream with everyone, only to lose focus before achieving it? Maybe you announced your goals to friends and family before you even started working on them. Maybe every compliment felt so good that you forgot to actually do the work. Maybe you have noticed that the more you talk about your plans, the less energy you have left to act on them. Sometimes the biggest trap is not failure. It is the applause that comes before the achievement. My name is Eli, and today's story is about a hedgehog who learned that real success speaks through results, not promises. One morning, a small hedgehog named Pip ran through the forest with excitement in his eyes. "I will build the biggest food storage in the forest before winter," he shouted. Every animal he met heard the same thing. "I have a great plan. I will collect more food than anyone. This winter will be my best season ever." The rabbit heard it. The squirrel heard it. The birds heard it. Even the lazy crow sitting on a tree heard it. Everyone smiled and congratulated him. Pip loved it. The more animals praised him, the more he talked about his future plans. Instead of collecting food, he spent hours telling others what he was going to do. Days passed. Every morning Pip announced new goals. "I found a perfect place for my storage. I will fill it with nuts and seeds. I will become the most prepared animal in the forest." The animals kept saying, "Wow, Pip, that's impressive." Each compliment made him feel successful, even though he had not done much work yet. One afternoon, Pip met an old fox named Saga near a quiet stream. Saga listened quietly while Pip explained all his future achievements. When Pip finished, Saga smiled gently. "Have you already built the storage?" "No." "Have you collected enough food?" "Not yet." "Then why are you celebrating?" Pip laughed. "I am not celebrating. I'm sharing my plans." Saga slowly shook her head. "Be careful. Sometimes talking about success feels so good that people stop working for it." Pip thought Saga was being negative. He thanked her and ran away. The next day, he told even more animals about his plans. Soon, something unexpected happened. The crow began watching him. Whenever Pip discovered a good food source, he would tell everyone. The crow would secretly visit the place first and take some of the food. Then a few other animals started doing the same. Pip kept sharing information without realizing it. Weeks later, he looked at his storage. It was almost empty. Winter was getting closer. For the first time, he felt nervous. "How can this be? I have been working for weeks." But when he honestly looked at his days, he saw the truth. A lot of his time was spent talking about future work, talking about future success, not actually doing the work. That evening he sat alone beside the stream. Saga appeared again. "You look worried," said Saga. "I don't understand." "I had such a great plan." Saga nodded. "A plan is only a seed. The work is what makes it grow." Pip lowered his head. "I thought sharing my plans would motivate me." "Sometimes it does," replied Saga. "But often people enjoy the praise before earning it. Their minds start feeling rewarded too early." Pip stayed silent. Deep down, he knew Saga was right. The next morning, Pip made a decision. He would stop announcing his goals. No more speeches. No more promises. No more showing off future success. He would let his actions speak. When other animals asked what he was doing, he simply smiled. Just working, nothing more. Days turned into weeks. Pip woke up before sunrise every morning. He searched for seeds. He carried nuts. He organized his storage carefully. Whenever he found a good food source, he kept it private. He focused on the task instead of the attention. Something strange happened. Without constant talking, he had more energy. Without trying to impress others, he stayed focused longer. His storage slowly began filling up. Winter finally arrived. Cold winds moved through the forest. Food became difficult to find. One snowy morning, the rabbit visited Pip's home. His eyes became wide with surprise. The storage was full. Rows of seeds, piles of nuts, enough food for the entire winter. "How did you do this?" asked the rabbit. Pip smiled. "I stopped talking and started working." My perspective on this story is simple. Many people lose energy by talking too much about what they will do. They announce their dreams, their goals, and their future success before they have earned any of it. For me, the biggest lesson is that plans are valuable, but actions are priceless. Work in silence, stay consistent, and let your results introduce you. The less you seek approval, the more focused you become on what truly matters. If you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable from it, please subscribe to Jerry Tales and like this video. It helps us create more motivational stories that can inspire and improve our lives. Thank you for watching. I wish you success, growth, and wisdom in your journey. See you in the next story.